Now we'll have the progress report from our Assistant City Manager, Jacob Meshke.
Good evening again, Mayor and members of the Council. This is the November 2021 progress report. Manager Paul Brazino was presented with the report of the Guard and Reserve. This is given to supervisors and bosses who support service members by providing flexible schedules, time off prior to and after deployment, caring for and putting family first, and granting leave of absence. The city was nominated by our building official, TJ Chandler. We want to thank TJ for his service and proud of the city for being recognized with this achievement. We did hold our COVID vaccine booster shot clinics. They were held on November 1st and 2nd. There was a total of a little over 1,400 booster shots that were provided. The vast majority of them being Moderna, as that is typically what was provided at the pods, so just continuing the series with the vaccines that have been previously provided. We do want to give a special thanks to the United Way staff for assisting with sign-ups through the call center, as well as a dozen of event volunteers at the event itself. The 20th Street Interchange, we had some recent updates here. All easements and rights-of-way necessary to construct the project have been obtained. That's a standing item. Bids were let on November 17th, and the bids came in favorably under budget. We actually just learned today that the bid has been awarded to Bose Construction here locally, and they were over $2.5 million under our engineer's estimate on this project. The project continues to be on track. The bids have been let as noted, and our next steps are to begin construction in 2022, hopefully finishing in 2023. 15th and 7th is one of our final projects remaining for this year, as it'll continue on into 2022. Most of our other projects are wrapped up or wrapping up in the very near future for construction activity. Council can see the work that has been completed to date. Up next, we have the storm sewer installation, sub-base completion, and the tension base installation. As a reminder for City Council and members of the public at home, this project scope includes the extensions of 15th Street South and 7th Avenue, sanitary sewer, water main, storm sewer, a regional detention pond, drainage channel improvements, and then in 2022, we'll be mostly focusing on road surfacing and landscaping and some of those finalizing items. We do expect to complete this around summer or June of 2022, as you can see on the screen. City staff, between our public information officer, Chelsea Bakken, as well as our police department, have recently ordered some snow flyers to be placed on cars in strategic areas in the city. This was done utilizing GIS data where we have seen ticketing happening in the past. So we've ordered about 500 snow flyers that will be placed on cars. As a reminder on the snow removal parking ban information, those flyers will be placed yet this week. This is a cross-promotional marketing campaign, as we will be utilizing these educational flyers as well as social media posts, posters, and web content. We had a new event this year of GIS Day, as this is an item that had been added recently for the city and has improved our capabilities quite tremendously for the development review team, as well as planning and zoning, engineering, and a number of other facets in the development-related field. We had an opportunity to show off some of our GIS information. That was held on November 17th at 4 p.m. This was a joint event between the city of Brookings as well as Brookings County. Really, the focus of this was to show how we can use GIS in everyday life. These are through interactive maps that include trails, different facilities throughout the community, our park system, and just really gives members of the public an idea of how they can integrate GIS into their lives to better navigate the city of Brookings. There is a link on the screen before you. This is a full recap of that event. It's about a 55-minute video that shows the presentation that was given during our GIS Day in 2021. Swiftel Center had 27 event days in the month of November. That included the Professional Rodeo Cowboy Association. They had about 3,500 attendees. This was their highest ticket gross in history and highest attendance since changing to a 2-event performance back in 2007. Members of the Swiftel Center also participated in the Hitch Studio Wedding Show. It was held at Club 71. Our staff at the Swiftel Center did provide prospective brides tours of the facility to use the venue as on their special day. Solid waste update. Today is the final yard waste collection for curbside, so that'll be the last day was today. After hours access to the Citizens Campus will end on November 30th, so that will be the end of the 24/7 access. It will still be available during normal business hours. Before you on the screen does show the hours that we have through the winter months. As a note, the landfill does close on Saturdays in January and February, and it will reopen in March. As a final event reminder, we do have the Mayor's Holiday and Awards event coming up. It will be held at the Swiftel Center on December 2nd from 5 to 8 p.m. The awards themselves will be presented at 6 p.m. This is open to the members of the public, and we encourage everyone to attend this wonderful event. With that, I'd be happy to stand for any questions.
Thank you, Jake. Any questions or comments? All right.